What you should know about astronomy. Astronomy is an extremely fascinating natural science that investigates celestial phenomena and objects. It uses physics, chemistry, astronomy, and mathematics in order to describe their nature and growth. Objects of scientific interest include planets, stars, comets, nebulae, satellites, and galaxies. As well as being a subject of great fascination, astronomy is also important for many people who use it to observe the natural world around them. The following article discusses some of the various uses for this science. To begin with, astronomers are people who use the power of the sky in order to view the world around us. They use telescopes in order to view these objects and can do so by eye alone. They then record their findings on a telescope. In order for them to learn about the object they are studying and determine its characteristics, they will then need to understand the data that they have collected and how they interpret it. When this is done correctly, the information can be used to make important observations on an object such as a planet or a star. Astronomy has also played a part in our lives in the form of telescopes and other tools used in the field of astronomy. Today, we find that many telescopes and other equipment that are used in astronomy are quite complex and require that we understand the way that it works in order for us to use it properly. We often take our telescopes with us when we go on trips and travels so that we can use them to take a look at new places that we come across. This is one reason why many people take up this hobby in the first place. Astronomy also involves the use of different types of instruments. For example, binoculars are a very common piece of equipment used in this science because they allow us to see objects from a relatively great distance and in a wide variety of angles. This is particularly useful when observing objects in outer space such as stars and planets. Telescopes, on the other hand, use a pair of mirrors in order to focus light to an object, allowing us to view the object through telescopes at great distances. Many astronomers spend a lot of time looking at the stars and using their telescopes to see if there are any planets orbiting around them. This is one of the easiest ways to determine whether or not a planet is actually there, and can be used to narrow down the number of planets that need to be observed. There are a number of different types of telescopes used in astronomy. These include the CCD, which has a computerized crystal computer and includes a telescope mirror as well as a lens in order for it to magnify the image that is produced by it. The next type of telescope is the reflective tube telescope that uses a mirror on its objective. A digital telescope is the most recent and popular form of telescope. This telescope uses computer software in order for the user to track objects as they pass overhead, enabling them to obtain high-quality images. Astronomers often come to the stars to take a closer look at the stars and planets in order to find out more about them. Some people who are astronomers have made telescopes that allow them to travel and study the planets and stars from the safety and comfort of their home. There are a few telescopes that can be set up right in the house, meaning that you will be able to explore the skies in total privacy. Most amateur astronomers use the internet in order to research the stars and planets and their systems. In fact, this type of research has even become a career path for some people. There are many websites that provide information about the different planets and stars that have been discovered and how they work. These websites also provide information about the history of astronomy and the various types of telescopes that are available. Astronomy is a good hobby because of all the things that it has given us. It is a rewarding hobby that is fun to be in and makes us feel proud of what we have accomplished in the past. The most important thing that we can do in order to preserve our memory of this hobby is to learn new things and share that information with others. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video for more about astronomy.